Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the live stream. कैसे हो भाई लोग? कैसे हो भाई? Welcome to the live stream. I think I need a mic. मुझे लगता है क्रियो वगैरह कुछ माइक मुझे, बट मुझे अभी इन्वेस्ट नहीं करना चाहिए माइक वाइक में. आई एम नॉट इंटरेस्टेड इन इन्वेस्टिंग, क्योंकि अगर मैं वीडियो वीडियो कुछ डालता हूँ तो मैं वॉइस एडिट कर सकता हूँ दाविंची में. दाविंची रिजॉल्व. आर्यन आर्यन नॉट ऑनलाइन. गाना बेटे, गाना मत गाओ, कॉपीराइट आ जाएगा यार. रेजिन कितने हो गए? 166. होली क्रैप, होली क्रैप. एक मिनट जरा. नेटलैंड नहीं, नॉट क्राई, नॉर्ड क्रायर, फॉल्स मून सायंस, रिमेनिंग अटेम्प्ट टू क्लियर ट्रेजर. एक एक ये वाला कर सकते हैं. आज आज का थर्सडे है ना. मैं ये वाला कर चुका हूँ कि मुझे याद नहीं आ रहा. क्या मैंने ये वाला कर दिया है? मुझे जितना याद है मैंने रजत भाई के साथ में वो वाला किया था, नेटलैंड वाला. फॉल्स मून्स फॉल.
Divine light, shield them! You can't face me!
अरे मेरा डैमेज कम कर रहा है. हाइड्रो अप्लाई नहीं हुआ है क्या?
Light to death!
डैमेज कम जा रहा है. डैमेज कम जा रहा है.
A moonlit night for all.
ओह ये वाला सही था.
Without further ado,
ओह
Love me with them will show us the way!
So you'd rather wallow in
ओह ये वाला सही था.
rotten, decaying world?
ये वाला सही था. मैं एक बार भी नहीं मरा. दिस वाज गुड. चलो कुछ तो मिला. यही सही है. ड्रीम सॉल्वेंट तो मिला. ठीक है. नो कंप्लेंट्स. ऑल राइट, ऑल राइट, ऑल राइटी. All righty, righty, all righty. What should I farm for, yaar? I'm quite confused. I'm quite confused. Whom should I build now? किसको build किया जाए? ये तो यार चल रही है अभी. It's like if it works, don't touch it. स्कर की build करनी है मुझे. उसके pieces नहीं मिल रहे सिर्फ. प्लस मुझे ये बिल्ड करनी है, लेकिन वो आर्टिफैक्ट में फार्म करूंगा नहीं. मावई का में कोई इम्प्रूवमेंट हो सकती है क्या? हाँ डेफिनेटली. मावई का में यस डेफिनेटली. लो रोल्स. आई मीन इट्स ऑल राइट. Also low rolls, but attack, then I would say it's all right. quite the disgusting piece, but oh yeah, I remember. This one is going to change. 5 पीस पे नहीं हूँ ना मैं. ये कितना दे रहा है भाई साहब? अटैक अटैक नहीं दे रहे. मेरा अटैक कम हो जाएगा फिर. नहीं, मेरा अटैक यहाँ से कम बैक कर लेगा. 19-3, 19-3-5, 19-3-9, 19-4, 19-4 करेक्ट. सो आई विल यूज दिस पीस और यहाँ पे आएगा पायरो डैमेज बोनस, ये वाला. बट इसको री रोल करना है क्योंकि इसके सारे रोल्स एचपी पे गए और एक ईएम पे. अगर इसमें ऐसा कुछ आया, विन विन सिचुएशन. अगर ईएम भी आता है फिर एक आध दो रोल, तो भी विन विन सिचुएशन है क्योंकि मेरा ईएम आई थिंक इज गुड इनफ. बट ठीक है, ये करना पड़ेगा. इसको भी री रोल करके देखना पड़ेगा. ये क्या? अरे हाँ भाई, डेफिनेटली इसको री रोल करना पड़ेगा. 2 यहाँ पे लगेंगे और इसमें कितने लगते हैं? 2 यहाँ पे लगेंगे. ठीक है, ये आया होगा ना भाई. ये करना पड़ेगा ना ये चीज. ऑनस्लॉट री इमर्ज इन 5 days बोल रहा है, तो 5 दिन में आएगा क्या? ले लाइन्स एक बार जाके देखता हूँ क्या बोल रहा है. क्योंकि एक की यहाँ से मिल जाएगी, एक की अगले थिएटर से मिल जाएगी, एक की बोल रहा हूँ वो फ्लावर. फेदर फेदर सॉरी, फ्लावर भी बोल रहा हूँ मैं. क्या बोल रहा हूँ? हाँ, ये 5 दिन में आ रहा है रीमर्ज. तो घुमा फिरा के बात कुछ ऐसी आती है कि स्कर्क के लिए फार्म करना है. और फिर उससे ये बिल्ड हो जाएंगी टेनासिटी पे. इसको टेनासिटी देना पड़ेगा यार. सिड्डर सिटी दे नहीं सकते. आई हैव टू गो विद टेनासिटी. इसको पेट्रा नहीं दे सकते, तो अभी इसको ऐसे ही रहना. ये तो बिल्ड है यार, इस पे नहीं कर रहा कुछ मैं. ये प्रोबेबली मैं R4 या R5 कर सकता हूँ, बट सब मुझे अभी सेजनाया के देखना है क्राफ्टेबल वेपन्स. ये भी बिल्ड हो जाएंगी. इसका तो क्रिट रेट नहीं मिल रहा. ये आई वुड से ठीक है. इससे ज़्यादा मैं उम्मीद नहीं कर सकता इससे. ये भी आई वुड से ठीक ही है. ये भी आई वुड. ये अरे अब इसका ये कहाँ गया? ये पीसेस बदल दिए क्या मैंने? अरे इसके पीसेस किसको दे दिए मैंने? याओ याओ के पास क्यों है इसकी पीसेस? हाँ, याओ याओ. EMCRCD याओ याओ क्या कर रही है इसकी पीसेस का? ये चीची के पास में क्यों है ये पीस? अरे अरे हाँ भाई, ऐसा बिल्ड था ये. मेरे नाइडा फरीना की एचपी कितनी है? अबे अरे मेरे बिल्ड्स को हुआ क्या है? व्हाट? ये सब क्या हो रहा है भाई? ये सब क्या हो रहा है? इतना फकल क्रिट डैमेज क्यों दिया था जब क्रिट रेट ही नहीं था? और ये एनर्जी रिचार्ज भी क्यों फक हुआ था? क्या पॉइंट था इस चीज का? 4 पीस पे भी नहीं थी फरीदा. अरे अबे ये सब क्या हो रहा है मेरे आईडी में? ये तो अभी आइस पे है ना. इसको लेवल अप करना पड़ेगा शेमड़िया को. इस पे तो इन्वेस्ट नहीं कर रहा मैं. इसकी नई शॉर्ट निकालनी है आज मुझे. ओ 1 मिनट. ओ नहीं नहीं, मेरे पास रेजिन अगर पड़ी है तो मैं इनकी टैलेंट सब कर लेता हूँ ना। अबे सब तो ओपी दिख रहे हैं। अरे ये ठीक है यार, अभी रेजिन इस पे खर्चा नहीं कर रहा मैं, ये बेकार चीज़ है वो, यही कर लेता हूँ। कैरेक्टर बिल्ड नहीं हो रहे, वो तो वैसे भी मिल ही जाएगा, उसमें थोड़ी गैम्बल करना होता है, इसमें गैम्बल करना होता है। एक्ट 2 कंप्लीटेड, कितना टाइम लगा निकुंजा भाई, क्या सी। ए व्हाट्स अप, वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम, लाइक करो।
Unions converge. Surge.
बोलने की आदत तेरे को डालनी पड़ेगी। अब मुझे क्लच कैरेक्टर लाना चाहिए, ये क्या चीज लगे वो सब, बट हो जाएगा इसमें। वाओ, नहीं यार, क्राउड डैमेज बोनस एक्चुअली मुझे चाहिए, बट ये क्या ही पीस है ये, तो फिर इसमें क्या होगा भाई, इसमें तो कुछ हो ही नहीं रहा।
Ding dong. A moonlit night for all. Divine light, shield them.
अबे
Smite the dust. Smite the dust.
भाई क्या टीम है यार इसे भाई की, क्रेजी ब्रो, इट वाज एब्सोल्युटली पीक एक्ट 2। ओके, बट टाइम कितना लगा टोटल करने में वो तो बताओ। टाइम रिक्वायर्ड, टाइम टेकन कितना था, हाउ मच टाइम, कितना घंटा, कितना महीना, कितना दिन। अरे इसको रखा ही मैंने रिचार्ज के लिए, रिचार्ज नहीं करती है।
Without further ado, the sky's clear, the glazed moon shines.
The sky is clear. Okay. The glaze won't shine. Okay. अरे कैसे पीसेस है भाई, वाह। एट दिस पॉइंट मुझे लग रहा है मैं अपना टाइम वेस्ट कर रहा हूँ इन पीसेस पे पुल करके। इतना तो खराब नहीं होता था यार बिल्ड, इतना भी टफ नहीं था बिल्ड करना कोई कैरेक्टर।
Look, a rainbow! A gift from the land beyond!
इतना टफ नहीं था भाई, कुछ तो पीसेस मिल ही जाते थे।
Ding dong, water bomb! A new moon rises. Wave. Go, Lumi!
ओए शिट लूमी, बढ़िया डैमेज है। टाइम तो नहीं पता, मैं एक साथ नहीं किया एक्ट 2 मे बी 3 आवर्स। अच्छा ठीक है, मतलब एक्ट 2 छोटा है कंपेयर टू एक्ट 1, ठीक है। मेरा तो एक्ट 1 ही होने का है।
No claw! Lash attack! Go!
ओए डैम भाई,
Divine
तगड़ा
light,
डैमेज.
shield them. Be cleansed.
Act 2 was just a lot of dialogue. Okay. Okay, that helps. Any sort of information is helpful. कुछ नहीं दिया. इससे अच्छा तो कंटेंट्स ही बना लेता, ज्यादा बनते थे शायद. बट लॉस हो गया मेरा. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe.
Add Astra.
Add Astra
Thank you for
Avisos.
The neighboring nation of
ओए 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 ओए, अच्छा पीस नहीं यार, एचपी है. क्रिट डैमेज, क्रिट रेट नहीं है. किसके लिए ये अच्छा हो सकता है? एलिमेंटल मास्टरी. हाँ, ये अच्छा हो सकता है. It is a haunted house murder detective story at first, then suddenly becomes peak. I will not spoil. Okay. ओए, इतना बोल दिया आपने, मैं इंटरेस्टेड तो हूँ. सैंड्स अटैक. अटैक सैंड्स मिला है. काम का है. डिफेंस तो मैं किसको ही दे दूंगा डिफेंस. सीआरसीटी डिफेंस. There are not many characters who need CRC defense. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. Haunted house. Haunted house. Says I am a haunted house? What? ओए, ये तो मेरे पास ऑलरेडी अच्छा पड़ा है यार. अरे 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 अरे, रीरोल की जरूरत है. अच्छी घटिया पीस. हॉन्टेड थिएटर. हॉन्टेड थिएटर. अच्छा. डिफेंस, डिफेंस, एचपी, टैक. फ्लावर भी यार, मैं जेन्युइन नोट पे मैं फ्लावर भी यूज नहीं करने वाला. द फ्लावर आई हैव राइट नाउ इज पीक. द पीकेस्ट फ्लावर you can get. And what is the probability of me getting all on EM or ER? I mean, it is literally 103 EM. It's such a peak flower. एक ट्राई करता हूँ. Holy shit. Okay. अबे नहीं. करके देखता हूँ ना. नहीं होगा यार. नहीं होगा यार. चलो ERB रिक्वायर्ड है. बट EM बहुत कम हो जाएगा. से लिटरली उससे डबल EM है मेरे पास. अबे नहीं यार, मेड यार. बेकार पीस बे. कोई बात नहीं, अगली बार काम आ जाएगा. एलिक्सर उठा लूंगा उससे. पहले 2 गए तो मेरे को उम्मीद आ गई थी कि हम वो 100 को क्रॉस कर सकते हैं फाइनली। नहीं था बट। चलो।
Look at this stuff.
Ah,
It's so white and so cold. Is it
yes.
edible?
Yes, it is edible.
Hurry up, Brassa!
Edible, edible. बहुत जोर से इच्छा हो रही है मेरी इसको चालू करने की। मुझे तो लगता है था कि मेरा कैरेक्टर अंडर लेवल है पर फाइट्स में ट्रायल चैलेंज दे दिया।
Drive carefully, all right? You don't want to end up in this situation again. Also, I don't think I've seen a train like this before. Is it a new model or something?
हमको क्या मालूम? नया मॉडल है क्या?
Not a
हमारा
fan of
बिजनेस
small
तो
talk, are you? Anyway, take this. It's an up-to-date map of the Snezhnayan rail network. All the
ओह
track switching is automated. So, as long as the train's moving, you don't need to worry about collisions or anything. We'll leave you to examine the train's
गन
conditions
मिलने वाला है
yourselves.
अभी।
Fingers crossed nothing's broken. I doubt Sir Tomoros has any engineers with experience working on this model.
मैं टाइटल
Shouldn't
चेंज
be
नहीं
a
कर
problem.
सकता यार, ये तो दिक्कत हो
Thanks for
गई।
everything. All right then. Have a safe journey. And make sure to check everything's working before you set off.
मुझे बता 5 स्टार वाला वो स्वॉर्ड कब मिलता है? कितना टाइम है? मुगेन ट्रेन आर्क। अरे स्वॉर्ड मिलता कब है? आर्यन का है भाई, ये सब तो मुझे आर्यन से पूछना चाहिए, उसने हो गया होगा ना उसका अभी तो। ये नया वे पॉइंट है क्या?
Looks like our destination settings have been applied. Let's give this thing a final once-over and then head out. Goggles, your time to shine.
Goggles?
Affirmative. Running vehicle diagnostics.
What's this?
This is some high tech. We are Tony Stark. Sorry, I mean I am Tony Stark.
Engine, green. Wheels, green. Frame, minor damage,
अरे
but no
चलेगा।
impact on function.
अरे चलेगा।
Diagnostics complete. All systems nominal.
Neat. Huh. Paimon still can't get over the fact that you just found this tech lying around in a random cave.
Yeah.
I've lived in Snezhnaya my whole life, and I've never heard of an interactive talking train autopilot.
Strictly speaking, I wasn't designed purely to drive trains.
Okay.
Though I doubt you have any interest in navigating the practically unreadable operator's manual yourself. All configurations are complete. Should you require any further assistance, please call for the Eye of Grey.
Eye of Grey.
Oh, nope. Paimon's gonna find a warmer seat.
Okay. पाइमोन अभी तक ठीक ही नहीं हुई क्या?
Huh? What's going on?
पता नहीं ये क्या है? किसी का
Oh
और
no.
मुगेन ट्रेन आर्क। क्या है? गन टाइम?
What is this place? Traveler, are you okay? Paimon's still airborne, but it feels like swimming through thick, gloopy water.
हैं?
It's horrible.
Just our luck. Of all the things that could have gone wrong.
lion, right?
गन मिलेगी.
Any idea what the heck this place is?
It's called the Shadow Realm. A place where no
Oh.
wind blows, no light shines, and no elemental energy flows. Even time itself doesn't exist here. It's a world
Oh.
where everything seems to come to a standstill. I've only seen it a few times before, and this is my first time inside. It's a dangerous place. Most people who get sucked into the Shadow Realm are never seen again. And the few who do make it back, they're never quite the same.
Huh? Then
क्या होता क्या उनके
what the
साथ?
heck do we do now? Oh, maybe Goggles knows something.
Goggles?
Goggles?
Grey something?
Great. Now we're done for.
Hold it together. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. I heard a story once about the world of shadows. If it's true, there's a way to escape. We just need to find the exit.
अरे
Come on, let's explore.
ठीक है भाई. Shadow Raid भी explore कर रहे हैं. Oh, different kind of aura.
Look at these Fatsui. It's like they've lost their minds.
Their shadows have been devoured. They're no longer amongst the living. I can't channel elemental energy here, but I have a few gadgets that still work.
अरे बाप रे.
Wait, what's that blue thing? Is that Goggles?
Guess we'd better find a way over. This is the last one.
What do we do next?
Play it by ear.
कहाँ पे जाना है? गन टाइम बोल के समझा नहीं मैं.
Goggles!
Hello. I am glad to see the three of you safe and sound.
For now, at least. But things
Are
aren't looking too good.
Correct. We are now inside what is known as the
फाइट नहीं
Shadow
करनी है ना.
Realm,
खाना खा लेता हूँ.
the darkest
थोड़ा थोड़ा एक
space in the
कुछ तो खा
shell,
लूँ.
where even the Most High is loath to cast its gaze. Time and space hold no meaning here. It intersects with the world of the light realm only rarely, like an air bubble that rises to the water's surface. We
साथ में
must
कुछ खाया
leave
जाए
this
भाई.
place before it sinks back down into the
भूखा क्यों
depths
बैठूं मैं
once
स्ट्रीम
more.
पे?
Sounds like you have a plan.
रुक जाना पड़ेगा 1 मिनट.
Yes. In fact, the very purpose of my creation was likely to... from the Shadow Realm. It appears that key data is currently inaccessible, but now is not the time to resolve that problem. I have marked the exit to the Shadow Realm for your convenience. In addition, I have prepared some equipment to aid you as you traverse the Shadow Realm, traveler.
अरे बट क्यों?
It may well be one of my core functions. Scan complete. Construction in progress. Activation code? We once peered into the past from the ruins of the shadows. This is what remains of the Golden City, Hyperborea.
Hyper what? Holy shit. Holy shit. खाना रोको भाई. अभी गेम खेलो.
Whoa!
Now go. Arm yourselves with weapons of the spirit. Bring down the walls of the stronghold and extinguish the flaming arrows of the wicked.
Is this a gun?
In the Shadow Realm, where humans cannot channel the elements, there once was one who, after much research and many attempts, found this to be the most effective means of attack. Let's go. We don't have much time.
Let's go, bhai. Let's go. Reload. Aim. Jump. Dash. ए जायरो दो ना.
When you encounter small obstacles, you can simply clamber over them.
अच्छा. ये क्या है?
You can slide to navigate through low, narrow tunnels.
Oh.
Obstruction ahead. You may be able to use the explosive nearby. Shoot the... Since elemental energy is unavailable in the Shadow Realm, ammunition is an important resource. You can replenish your ammunition at various... For long-range targets, try using the scope to line up your shot.
Interesting.
Many
Interesting.
hostile units approaching. I
This is
suggest
working better than
strategy.
BGMI.
Take cover and pick them off one by one.
One by one? Ooh, aye.
Defenses have been breached.
मर जा पांच. ओए.
More enemies detected. Try
मारो
attacking
इनकी
the
headshot देता
newly
हूँ.
unlocked assault.
क्या? Assault? हाँ, ये हुई ना बात. ये हुई ना कुछ बात. फड़ 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 मारो और फिर होल्ड करके रखने से ऐसा कुछ हो रहा है.
Function.
इससे क्या हो रहा है?
Need a refill.
अरे भाई.
Mind the rhythm.
फुल टोनी स्टार्क भाई बा.
Where's the...
अरे? ये दिख रहा है, इसको फाड़ देता हूँ. अरे भाई जायरो चाहिए. बहुत एमो है अरे मेरे पास तो.
Can't take much more. It's over.
Okay.
Aim at the freeze mark and pull the trigger to move using the rope.
Oh, interesting. सही बनाया इन लोगों ने. अरे बट ये reload का बटन भलती जगह चाहिए मुझे. This is not where my usual reload is. अरे ये कैसा कवर है?
Switch mode.
Headshot, 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 headshot.
Some supply points can restore a small amount of stamina. Press on.
Press on? Press on what? अच्छा. Okay. अरे 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 अरे.
Fall back.
Gotta recharge.
Can't take much more.
अरे ये reload reload क्यों जा रहा है बार बार?
Light 'em up.
तेरे को तो एक बारी में खत्म कर दूंगा साले. ये ले.
Where's the... It's over.
45 एक मिनट. What? अबे मेरा स्क्रीन हाँ अब हुई ना कुछ बात। यहाँ जाना था ना। एमो दे दो। और कोई दिख तो नहीं रहा है।
You should be able to use the prime ice construct left here to cover long distances.
लॉन्ग डिस्टेंस कवर करना है। ये सब क्या है भाई?
How do we get over there now?
I recommend using this grappling gun. Such devices were originally used to secure structures in the Shadow Realm. If you detach the connected hook, the grappling gun will automatically fire a rope to another nearby hook.
Okay.
Okay. So, we just remove this hook, right?
Emos. और ये सब क्या हो रहा है? ये मुझे पहले से पता होता मोगेट्री नहीं बना देता मैं इसमें। ओ एम की बड़ी दिक्कत है यार। एम नहीं हो पा रहा है। ये क्या चीज़ है? अरे होली फक, होली फक।
Back in business.
स्कोप के नाम पे ये क्या खुला था? अरे
Sprint at the prime ice launcher to reach high places with ease.
मारना। डैमेज कहाँ पे जाता है कहाँ पे कभी समझ ही नहीं आ रहा।
Usable munitions detected. Frag crystal.
ये क्या है? फ्रैग क्रिस्टल नाम का कुछ ले लिया है बट समझ में नहीं आया क्या है। एमो ले लिया और
Frag out!
ओए ओरोरॉन ओरोरॉन
Time to catch my breath.
Try this! Can't take much more. Where's the...
अच्छा ये सिस्टम भी है। कुछ तो होगा फिर इसका मतलब। तो 1000 एमो लेके घूम रहा हूँ मैं।
Shift your center of gravity and slide down.
अरे
The exit is right ahead. We are very close now. However,
It's like they're trying to keep us trapped here. That platform and the carriages are swarming with undead fatui. Guess we gotta storm through.
ओ वहां तक नहीं जा पाएगा गया अरे बच गया भाई एमो दे दो ओए दे दे भाई जो भी है I want to see female traveler fighting Runova. तुमने मेल ट्रैवलर लिया है क्या? Obtain blueprint. Next. कुछ तो मिला है.
you may find switching to assault mode makes your attacks more effective.
Shotgun है क्या? पूरा theory.
Nice.
आदत तुम्हारी ऐसी की तैसी. Shotgun लाला. Not a shotgun anymore. मारना है क्या इसको?
Gotta recharge!
कहाँ है?
Gotta recharge! Reload!
ये तो कुछ हो ही नहीं रहा ये तो ठीक ही है.
Maximum battery capacity reached. Disconnect iPhone now.
सिर्फ एमओ ही मिलते जा रहे हैं. इससे क्या होगा?
Huh? Why is everything shaking so much?
Looks like the Shadow Realm is
Space?
about to sink back down into the depths.
The exit is right here.
हाँ?
This weird bubble thing? Wait,
इसको क्या
how
करना है?
exactly do we?
No time to
Exit?
think. We just gotta go for it.
अरे
Looks like I was right.
तो हम कहाँ पे हैं? पहुंच गए. लो भाई पहुंच गए.
I can't believe the Shadow Realm manifested right on the railroad
फीमेल
tracks.
ट्रैवलर कैसे बात
It's
करती
almost
होगी इससे?
unheard of.
अलियाशा
Lucky
से.
we made it out. All thanks to you and that
डायलॉग के
awesome
चेंजेस
guy.
होंगे क्या उसमें? फीमेल ट्रैवलर यार.
So you have heard of the Golden City before?
Yeah, it came up a whole bunch in Nagrai. You're
Golden
pretty
City,
surprised
One
in
Piece.
that sense, aren't you, Goggles? We had no idea they left cool gadgets like you behind.
Make no mistake, it was a team effort. For a first-time firearm user, your performance was quite outstanding.
जायरो दिया तो
Beyond my
ज़्यादा अच्छा दिखा था.
expectations. As Alosha said, it is highly unusual for the Shadow Realm to manifest in a place like this. But we should still watch out for similar dangers ahead.
Oh, let's hope not. If anything else goes wrong with this trip, Paimon's gonna have train trauma for life.
The Shadow Realm can appear
Train
anywhere,
trauma.
not just on the railroad.
ठीक
I
है
am simply
Paimon.
advising that we take sensible precautions.
Eye of Greece.
If you wish to further calibrate
G R
and
A
upgrade
E
your
A
firearm,
E.
you may do
Grey.
so over there,
What?
provided you have the necessary
Grey.
components.
Uh,
Please take a moment to catch your breath while I repair the body of the train.
Okay.
Amongst other
Oh,
things,
repair भी करता है.
this will
Self
ensure
healing.
Paimon is a little warmer while on board.
Oh, thanks, Goggles. You're a trusty train conductor. Well, maybe trusty isn't quite the right word, considering.
Anyway,
Anyway, at least you get the job done.
Yes, of course. And just like the Eye of Grey, I am sure it will be a great asset to you in your future
तो ये
adventures.
पेट्रोल वगैरह से
If
चलती है
not
ट्रेन
the
या क्या सीन है
trustiest,
ट्रेन का मैं
then
समझ
it
नहीं
will
पाया.
at least get the job done.
Let's get some fresh air while the Eye of Grey fixes the train.
Gray.
Yeah,
Hey.
sure.
Hey.
Grandma wants to
Hey.
forget all about the Shadow Realm. It was so creepy in there. Stretching her legs might help take her mind off things.
भाई क्या ट्रेन है भाई सब बढ़िया दिख रही है ट्रेन. टर्बो वर्बो लगेगा ट्रेन में. टर्बो चार्ज ट्रेन.
So quiet here for a train station. Not
Yeah.
a person in sight. Just abandoned houses.
Probably those houses aren't abandoned. ओए लग रहा है. क्या बात है क्या बात है.
Huh? So much for repair. You've swapped our train out for a whole new model.
My plan was to restore the train to its original appearance per my records as quickly as possible. Now that the repairs are complete, the train offers optimized performance and a significantly improved trendiness level.
Okay.
Didn't know trendiness was a parameter.
According to my calculations, parameterization is the most effective
Oi,
way for the Eye of Grey to
V4,
understand
V-
trendiness.
6,
Hyperborea,
7,
huh?
8.
I'm
V8
sure I've
train.
heard of that in a story somewhere. What an incredible little gadget you are.
V8 है भाई. ये क्या है? ये तो कुछ समझ में नहीं आ रहा. ऊपर जाके पहले ये खोलता हूँ. बहुत कुछ मिल गया मुझे. ओए वाओ. हाँ ये सब क्या है. ये सब क्या मिल रहा है. क्वेस्ट खुला है कुछ. कैमरा. ठीक है. 2% एक्सप्लोर हो गया. ओपन विजन समथिंग. स्विच होल्ड मिक्स. ये तो ना भाई. टच स्क्रीन जायरो. अरे ये हुई ना बात गेम वालों. वर्टिकल इनपुट. ये सब मैं समझा नहीं. इन्वर्टेड नहीं चाहिए. डिसेबल. डिसेबल नहीं करना मुझे कुछ भी. सब एबल ही चाहिए. जायरोस्कोप दे दिया भाई. यही तो चाहिए था. अब आओ ना. सैंपल क्या होता है. लग रही है भाई गन तो. एक मिनट. विंड ग्लाइडर कुछ है क्या. यहाँ से तो नहीं दिख रहा. मुझे अंदर बैठना है या क्या करना है. ये क्या चीज है. तो ये वाला दरवाजा बंद हो गया ना. भाई कितना डिटेल्ड है भाई सब, बहुत बढ़िया यार, क्या बनाया है इसने। इंटरेस्टिंग भाई, काम तो किया है डेवलपर्स ने, रिस्पेक्ट। और स्मूथ चल रहा है भाई, रिस्पेक्ट टू डेवलपर्स। यहाँ पे बैठा है ना, मैं इधर बैठना चाहता हूँ। I do sit here. Interesting.
We really had to build the railroad.
You might want to avoid looking down if you're afraid of heights.
No, it's not that. Paimon's just praying that we don't have yet another exit.
थोड़ा सा चिटरी लग रहा है, बट क्या बढ़िया लग रहा है भाई ये। Devs did good job, man.
That mountain is breathtaking. Reminds Paimon of Dragonspine.
They say this mountain's the domain of a Snegovic lord. A lot of the Snegovic retreated there to live in seclusion, so it's a pretty mysterious place. You hear all kinds of stories. Even the residents of the nearby town of Svietlolidovka steer clear of the summit. And
Wow.
they make a living off of harvesting prime ice.
Actually,
Look, Snezhnograd's just up ahead.
इसमें आप खुद के ट्रेन भी बिल्ड कर सकते हैं ना, जितना मैंने सुना था। I want to know how. That would be helpful. खुद की ट्रेन बिल्ड करके रखूंगा। V12 भी डालता मैं इस पे, W18 डालूंगा मैं इस पे, V12 नहीं, W18 वाली ट्रेन चाहिए हमको। ये मेरी ट्रेन है, कोई आना मत, अब भी बोल रहा हूँ। वाओ भाई, बनाया है बे, मस्त बनाया है।
Here we are. Welcome to Snezhnograd train station, the biggest transport hub in the nation.
Wow! It's so majestic! Just flying from one side to the other would probably leave Paimon out of breath!
बहुत बड़ा है
It's
भाई।
built for maximum efficiency. But yes, transferring trains here can be a little tiring. In the future, you can use this train station to travel anywhere you want in Snezhnaya.
Okay.
For now, though, come with me.
Okay.
Let's get Paimon this way. There's a lift car that goes straight to Sapoliarny.
सिपोली यार नहीं? भाई लग रहा है।
Look! They have really funny-looking hats! And those ones are about the same height as Paimon. But it looks like they can't fly.
Those
Why
would
कितने
be
प्यारे लग रहे हैं?
Volkerblock and Domovoy. You'll also see the winged Vila and the snowborn Snegovic amongst
छोटू
others.
छोटू से लग रहे हैं भाई।
No wonder. We'd heard that Snezhnaya used to be the realm of the Fae. Paimon can really see it now.
Maui ka visiting Saritsa to get her Genesis back.
To the left is the market of Zolny. They sell everything there. You can often find some nifty little trinkets.
थोड़ा सा
To the
ऑप्टिमाइजेशन की
right,
जरूरत है इस
you'll see
अपडेट
the
को।
Korolyevsky Theater in the distance.
Few more patch updates.
Look at that. Incredible.
Not that many, but we do need some patch updates. to fix this jitter and whatever it phones. भाई क्या लग रही है यार सिटी पीक बे बनाया भाई बनाया
Wow! Snezhnegrad is stunning!
हाँ
Seeing it with our own eyes makes all the trouble we went through to get here worth it.
I found it pretty stunning when I first came here too. But I soon found out that stunningly beautiful means stunningly expensive. The prices here are crazy. I'm just a small-time hunter, so Zolny is where I spend most of my time. This way will take us to Podvorier restaurant. They offer food and lodging there, so you can get settled in while I fetch the doctor.
Is that gonna be stunningly expensive too?
Yeah, I mean, there are places to stay in Zolny, but I highly doubt they'd meet your standards. Most of the stoves are out of crystal, the windows are drafty, and at night,
तो पैसा बहुत है
four-legged
अपने
roommates
पास
come out to play, sharpening their claws on the roof beams and floorboards.
Yep, no way. Not a chance Paimon staying anywhere like that. Maybe we can split the cost of the room between us? Paimon still has some savings left. Fine then. It's your treat. Paimon will save her money for buying a nice little cake. Don't worry, you'll get some too.
I'm glad to see you've perked up. If you find yourselves in the mood for some sightseeing later, there's a few places around here worth seeing.
okay
This way leads to Zapoliarny Palace, which serves as the Tsaritsa's audience chamber and also her personal quarters. The adjacent block is kind of a city in its own right. That's Glupov, the headquarters of the Fatui.
okay
Inside, there's a munitions factory known as the Armory Palace, producing a constant supply of all kinds of equipment for the Fatui. A lot of important research happens there too. And over there is the Snezhnegrad Vecha, where all the big shots meet regularly to make policy decisions.
okay
These places are best admired from a distance. I'm sure I don't need to explain why.
Yeah, they probably have super strict security. We're not looking for trouble right now.
The downtown area is near the center of Zapoliarny. That's where you'll find the restaurants, bookstores, and gift shops. Another place of interest is the Northland Bank, which is over this way. Oh, and I'm sure you'll want to make contact with the Adventurers Guild at some point, right? That's right here.
Ooh, speaking of adventuring, we use alchemy quite a lot. Do you know where we
Oh.
can find a crafting bench?
हाँ
No one practices alchemy at Snezhnegrad, I'm afraid. Apparently there's some historical reason for it.
Oh, we'll just have to use the one on the train then. Kinda inconvenient. Wait, how come there's one on the train if that's Snezhnayan too?
Yeah, I don't know. Not my area of expertise. Still, I wouldn't say the absence of alchemy makes life here any less convenient. Anyway... Finally, there's Zolny in that direction. It's mostly residential buildings and factories, but there's a few shops too. Worth a look around if you're interested. That's about it. You guys go ahead and get checked in while I track down my doctor friend.
Sounds good. Thanks for all the recommendations. It'll be good to get out of the cold wind. Paimon's starting to feel another headache coming on.
Podvorier restaurant is right this way.
चलो इंटरेस्टिंग तो है, मेरे को ऐसे बिना बोले ही खेलने में मजा आ रहा है.
Looks like you get what you pay for, huh? Paimon likes this room a lot. Yeah, much better now that we're out of the cold. Oh, thanks for taking such good care of Paimon. Honestly, she feels kind of bad for throwing a wrench in the works. If this were anywhere else, we'd be out investigating and adventuring by now. But instead, we're stuck here waiting for a doctor. You're right. No need to push ourselves too hard for no reason. A lot happened on our way into the city. Let's review what we've learned so far and try to figure out what to do next. Obviously, the million-more question is, what is this Saritsa planning? Everything else leads back to that. Sure was. And so far, we've learned that in addition to the 7 Gnosis, her plan also requires a ton of energy. But we won't get to see her anytime soon. Alosha said that she went east to fight that big monster. It must be a pretty powerful one if it can blanket the whole of Snezhnaya in a snowstorm this awful. To be honest, what we're really lacking right now is information. The kind of information that only the higher-ups in the government would know. Not word-on-the-street type of info. Paimon can think of a few people who might be able to help us. But... Right! And when we left Nogcry, Sandrone specifically left a message reminding us which side we're on. So... it's unlikely they'd tell us anything confidential about the Saritsa's grand plan. Yeah, fair point. Besides, that Gloop-off place is right nearby. We've got nothing to lose, so it'll be a waste not to go. There's gotta be someone there willing to talk to us, right? Maybe Arlecchino or Sandrone? Or possibly Tartaglia. But it's unlikely we could sweet-talk Arlecchino. Let alone Sandrone. She basically told us to stay in her lane already. Yeah, the last time was all the way back in Fontaine, right? Too bad we missed him in Nogcry. Apparently, he came to help out.
Hello. Is there a traveler in Paimon in there?
That's Alosha! Come in!
Hello, I'm Dr. Luneva. Alosha mentioned
अबे
that one of you is
बेवकूफ
feeling a
भाई
little under the
यार.
weather.
Fuck.
I see. So you're my patient today, yes? And you're, Faye, I presume?
Good question. Paimon's not too sure either, but she's definitely not the same kind of Fae as the ones we saw at the train station. Is that gonna be an issue?
Not exactly. It's just, I'm used to treating human patients. Fae tend to be far more resilient than even the healthiest and most long-lived of humans. But don't worry, I do have some experience treating Fae. I've even diagnosed plenty of cats and dogs in my time. Safe to say, I have a fairly eclectic range of expertise.
It'll be fine. Paimon's basically the same as a human. Right? We're no different when it comes down to it, are we? That's just because Paimon knows how to eat.
Now, please take a seat. Okay, vital signs are good. Test results are all within normal ranges. I don't think it's anything serious. More than likely, you've just caught a cold. I can give you some medicine to tide you over. But as long as you rest properly for the next couple of days, you should feel better. Make sure to keep an eye if you find yourself with a persistent low-grade fever, or if your symptoms don't improve, just contact me again.
Sounds like there's no cause for alarm.
Thank you, Doctor.
You're very welcome. Just doing my job. I'll leave you in peace now. Time to visit my next patients.
Take care. You heard the doctor. Best you rest up here for a couple days. No sightseeing for the time being.
Alright then. Guess we've got no choice. Let's just treat it as a short vacation.
I have to get back to it. If you need anything else from the doctor or me, go to the Hunter Trade Station in Zolny. The boss there knows how to reach me. Hey, no big deal. You saved my life in the Shadow Realm. This is the least I could do. See you around.
All right, time to find Child and see what he can tell me.
If there's anything you need, just let me know. Hurry up, Brassa! Hup! Running late again.
वाह यार मस्त है बे ऐसा चैट वैट कुछ पढ़ नहीं रहा हूँ मैं एकदम अकेले अकेले खेल रहा हूँ मजा आ रहा है
Hold on. Please display your invitation letter or permit. Glupov does not accept meeting requests without a prior appointment. You'll have to apply per the advertised booking process and wait until your invitation letter is issued. Might I ask who you're hoping to visit? Another one who thinks the rules don't apply to them. I don't understand why people think they can just talk their way in here. You don't just show up and land a meeting with the Harbinger. But I have to go through the motions for protocol's sake. Honestly, it's such a waste of time asking when I already know what the answer's gonna be. Wait a moment. I'll pass on your message. If Child is unavailable, you'll have to go through the proper procedure. Lord Child is a busy man. He's probably not in Glupov at present. If I were you, I'd cut your losses. No point waiting any longer. Even if you two are old friends as you claim, please understand that the Fatui Harbingers are often busy with their official duties. They tend not to stay in Glupov for extended periods. Next time, stick to the rules. You'll make life easier for both of us, Greetings, Lady Marionette.
I'll take care of our guest here. It's his first time in Snezhnaya, so it's no surprise that he doesn't know the rules yet.
Yeah.
I trust no choice words have been exchanged. No misunderstandings I should be aware of.
No, Lady Marionette. No incidents to report. Whew. That was a close call. Good thing I played it cool.
Is that right? Good to know. Wait, where's Paimon? Under the weather? That's hard to imagine. She's always buzzing with energy.
Oh?
I take it she's still adapting to the climate. Happens to a lot of people. It's even colder here than in Nodcry. Has she seen a doctor? I can get you one if you need.
Oh no.
All right then. Well, let me know if you run into any other problems. Why else? I was just about to sit down for some much-needed tea time when I heard that an old friend of Tartaglia's had shown up outside. No appointment, nothing. And, as obnoxious as it may be to show up uninvited at Glupov, I couldn't help but take pity on the poor soul who was waiting outside in vain. So I had no choice but to abandon my freshly brewed piping hot tea and come to see this mystery guest for myself.
Thank you, yaar.
Well, I felt our time working together in Nodcry warranted some courtesy. I couldn't exactly let you freeze to death out here in the wind. Unfortunately, I can't invite you inside either. The rules of Glupov wouldn't allow it, and as a harbinger, I have to lead by example. On the plus side, Snezhnograd actually has some class, unlike Nasha Town. Torchlight Books has a very nice selection of teas and cakes, so we can catch up there. Your treat, of course. Because I already wasted one perfectly good cup of tea today. That's why.
एक मिनट भाई. Screen चली गई.
Strength is one of those things where you gotta
एक
use
मिनट
it
पानी
or
पी रहा
lose it. So, wanna train with me sometime?
Safe travels, friend. Wishing you all the best.
टार्टाग्लिया. ना मच्छर बहुत काट रहा है बे.
Safe travels, friend. Wishing you all the best.
Yeah, thank you.
My
Thank
parents always say, no matter how busy life
you. बहुत सारे रिक्वेस्ट आ गए यार.
gets, you should always sit down and enjoy a proper meal when you get hungry. What I like to do is stack my plate up high.
Hurry up, Grassa!
Nah, don't lag. सीजन को अडाप्ट करने में टाइम लगेगा यार अभी तक. एक बार
I've
रिस्टार्ट कर
ordered
लो
for
क्या?
the both of us. No objections, I assume. I'm sure you trust my taste. Okay, let's get down to business. I'm guessing you don't actually have any urgent business with Tartaglia per se. You just want information, right? Wanna take a guess?
Yeah?
Of course you'd say that. You shouldn't underestimate Counselor Tartaglia, you know. That's right. I'm sure you've heard of the Snezhnograd Vecha by now. Well, he's busy preparing some paperwork for their next meeting.
Okay.
They'll be discussing yet another extension to Project Stuja. It's basically all anyone cares about in the Vecha these days. Yeah, he's more of the shoot first, ask questions later sort, isn't he?
Yeah.
It all started with a very detailed letter that Capitano left for the jester, Piero, before leaving for Natlan. In that letter, he detailed the future arrangements for his subordinates. All of his key people were reassigned to Tartaglia.
What?
I guess he'd already prepared to leave us for good all the way back then. But Piero didn't reveal the contents of the letter until the events in Natlan had concluded. That was his reaction, too. Why me? With a bewildered look on his face. He'd always assumed Capitano looked down on him. He was a man who kept his thoughts to himself and barely spoke to him the whole time they'd known each other.
Oh.
But he occasionally brought Tartaglia along to my tea parties back in the day. So to the rest of us, it was clear that Capitano had quite a lot of respect for his young comrade.
Okay.
By the rest of us, I mean my tea party regulars. Arlecchino, Rosaline, and... actually, not Columbina. She was probably oblivious to it. Anyway, then the Liu-S situation happened. Normally, it took a lot to get under Capitano's skin, but that time he was furious. It's not really, basically. Tartaglia probably had the wrong idea about Capitano all along. Right up until Piero revealed the letter he'd left behind.
Oh.
Capitano believed that despite Tartaglia's immaturity, he showed great potential. Plus, he possessed a kind of purity rarely seen among members of the Fatui.
Oh.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
one of the few things that I'd agree those two have in common. But there's one other reason why Capitano chose Tartaglia to assume command of his troops. He knew that after he was gone, several of the others would swoop in on his army like vultures. With the ones who stood to benefit the most being the rooster
Added to
Pulcinella
Chronicles?
and Regrator Pantalone. Once they divided Capitano's troops between them, they'd be more powerful than ever.
ये
No
Chronicles
one
में क्या
would
ऐड
be
होते जा
able to
रहा है?
stop them. So, you can see why Capitano chose to hand that letter to Piero, right? Exactly. Piero also needed to back a harbinger as soon as possible. And, all things considered, Tartaglia was the best choice. Even though Tartaglia has had the support of Northland Bank for a long time, he and Pantalone are ultimately not cut from the same cloth.
Oh.
I'd say Capitano made a good judgment call. Anyone else caught in this situation would probably
Oh,
feel like
shit,
they'd
my
been
internet.
hung out to dry.
My internet going down.
His best course of
Quality
action
drop.
will be to distance himself from any shady business, while still maintaining friendly relations with Pantalone, but seeking Pulcinella's support at the same time. What's the point in having a tea party if you don't spill a little tea? Besides, none of this is confidential anyway. Ask any journalist out there. They'll give you all the lurid details. You'll see it firsthand if you ever sit in on a session of the Snezhnograd Vecha. All the factional strife, whether open or unspoken, it plays out for all to see in that one little room. Having a voice in the Vecha is the only way to steer policies in your favor. So, every person in that room represents a particular interest group. Pantalone, for instance, represents the financial sector, and
Okay.
Tartaglia represents the Fatui soldiers.
Okay.
Personally, I have no interest in political jousting. But since I have a number of engineers and researchers under my command, I have to make their voices heard. Then there's Pulcinella, the linchpin of the Vecha. He represents politics itself.
Okay.
Everything involves him, so nothing can bypass him. Any issue that comes up, he knows how to mediate. that's what the Tsaritsa values most about him.
I'm starting to see why everyone is so frustrated with the way things are, but also powerless to change it. A complex web of interests connects all parties involved, and the Tsaritsa sitting at the top adds another layer of complexity. It must be nearly impossible to come up with a perfect solution.
All right, I'm done carrying this conversation. Time for you to answer a question of mine. You must have known that you can get the info you needed from me. So why was Tartaglia the first person you asked to see and not me? I just don't understand, that's all. Anyway, do I really need a reason?
Yeah.
Wait. Oh, I think I know what it is. Columbina passed on my message to you before you left Notcry, right? I only meant you should be mindful of which side you're on. Is that actually why you didn't ask for me? Because you took that to heart? You... fair enough. It's not your fault. I blame all these politicians I've been hanging around with lately. Always beating about the bush when they talk. I guess it must have rubbed off on me. Anyway, just ask for my help next time, okay? Little things like this are no problem.
No.
Lady Marionette.
What now? Can't you see I'm on my break? Whatever it is, just leave it on my desk. I'll look at it later.
Sorry to disturb you during your break, ma'am, but I'm afraid it's an emergency.
Isn't it always? I've told you before, fixing the tracks and transporting ice blocks does not constitute an emergency.
The equipment in Svietlo-Lightovka is in urgent need of maintenance. With how the weather's been recently, we suspect that the cause is a buildup of snow, exceeding the maximum weight limit. The supports on one of the machines broke and fell, awakening a dormant beast and leaving many of the ice miners trapped in a nearby ice cave. Luckily, Odette's team was nearby and launched a rescue operation. But we're still facing a severe manpower shortage for both the rescue and engineering teams.
Time to get a sword.
I guess that's it then. Our tea party will have to end here. I'm the only engineer you'll need. Do you actually want to come with, or are you just saying that?
No.
Nice of you to return the favor. I'll have a couple of people look after Paimon. They can let her know that you had to step out for a while. Given how urgent this is, I'm sure she'll understand.
Yeah, she
And
will.
honestly, I'd rather have your help than anyone else's. Between your skills and experience, you'd be reliable help.
Oh, thanks, man.
Then let's go. You, take 2 people to Pavorier restaurant. Find his room and watch it like a hawk until we get back. If anything happens to Paimon, you'll be answering to me.
Yes, Lady Marionette.
I still can't pronounce her name the way he does. ये कौन है? Okay. वरेसा भाई मैं वरेसा ही लेके जाता हूँ कहीं पे भी इजी सा पड़ता है थोड़ा How am I supposed to get here? मेरा इंटरनेट यार बिटरेट एकदम कम हो गया एकदम क्वालिटी कैसी तो भी आ रही होगी डिस्गस्टिंग क्वालिटी आ रही होगी डिस्गस्टिंग कोई तो गाना गा रहा है भाई ये सिजनाया में क्यों लैग कर रहा है V8 है भाई इसमें
Running late again.
ओए लूमी की फैमिली रेसिस सालो लूमी को निकाल दिया तुम लोगों ने बेशर्मो रेसिस्ट लोग भाई ये क्या लुक डाउन बोल रहा है आपके पास तो बहुत सारे 5 स्टार कैरेक्टर है। हाँ मतलब थोड़े से हैंडफुल आई वुड से। भाई ये लैग क्यों हो रहा है? इरिटेट कर रहा है ये लैग कर करके। ओए बैकग्राउंड बहुत सही है भाई, मजे आ गए।
Give me a moment to compose myself.
लूबी का परिवार, हट रेसिस्ट कही गए। ये वाला कहाँ पे दिखा रहा है? ये वाला यहाँ पे कहीं पे दिखा रहा है लेकिन दिख नहीं रहा है। ऊपर है क्या? क्या ये चीज इसके नीचे लगता है? ये तो केव जैसा लग रहा है। मैं पहले मुझे ये खोल लेने दो भाई।
Wouldn't gliding be faster? They weren't exaggerating. This is really dangerous. It's a good thing only one of them broke. From what I've been told, most of the trapped miners are over in that direction. Yeah, you do that while I check the rest of the equipment. I'll evacuate the people around here as I go. Meet me back here as soon as you're done.
Okay. हाँ कहाँ पे हो जाना है? यो हे व्हाट्स अप डोरेमोन। डोरेमोन तुम बता सकते हो कि स्वॉर्ड मिलने में अभी कितना टाइम बचा है? अभी अभी मैं यहाँ पे आया हूँ, इस जगह पे आया हूँ मैं अभी अभी। क्या करना है यहाँ पे? ये वो जो कल वाला गाना है ना, उसकी बात कर रहे हो ना तुम? मुझे नहीं पता था, मैंने स्टोरी पे जो गाना डाला है गोटेड सॉन्ग। ओके
I have to be getting close.
Don't go any further.
कौन है ये? हाँ यही अंदर जाके मिलता है
It's
शॉट।
too
लेट्स
dangerous
गो।
here. There's a highly aggressive monster on the prowl. You need to leave now. Ah, I see. You're the backup from Snezhnegrad.
Yes.
Well, I'm Odette. Good to meet you.
What the hell is that emoji?
She was the first member of the Fatui on the scene.
There are 5 people trapped in the cave. Monster type is unknown, and so is its location. Let's go. Every second counts.
Every second counts. वेपन दे दो भाई। ओडेट, ओडेटे, ओडेटे। ये सब क्या मिल रहा है भाई?
Careful. Something's moving.
अरे दो ना यार, जो भी है आर्लेकिनो है मेरे पास। डर की कोई बात ही नहीं है भाई। बिल्डिंग सेट। पूरे वो कुछ तो है भाई।
This must be the monster's shadow.
बिग शिट है
Looks
वहाँ
like a tough opponent.
ओडेट से कैसे मारते हैं? ओडेट यूज कैसे करते हैं? मुझे वो करके देखना पड़ेगा। ट्रायल करके देखना पड़ेगा इसका। अरे स्टे बैक तो बचाएंगे कैसे? काहे को स्टे बैक?
Let's begin. Pirouette.
अरे खत्म भी हो गई तो। एक्टिवेट जो भी है। अब कहाँ जाना है? लोअर बोल रहा है।
I see them. They're right behind the monster. The monster seems very agitated. It could attack at any moment. Let's make the first move.
मेक कर लिया फर्स्ट मूव.
Shadow me. Witness the snow swarm.
भाई बहुत लैग हो रहा है यार. नो कैप यार, बहुत ज़्यादा लैग हो रहा है. मेरे को समझ नहीं आ रहा वो मशीन क्या है. ओए ये क्या है?
Let's begin.
इससे याद है. ओह इंटरेस्टिंग. तो इसको होल्ड करके से कुछ होता होगा. इससे इलेक्ट्रो अप्लाई हो रहा है. आई थिंक इससे इलेक्ट्रो अप्लाई करके इससे कुछ करना है.
Together. Crystalline adagio. Pirouette.
ठीक है, होल्ड करके कुछ हो रहा है.
Thank you for saving us.
इधर क्या कर रहे हो तुम लोग?
Monster fodder otherwise.
कर क्या रहे हो बट?
Thank you.
You're welcome. You should be safe now. Follow this route out. He and I will stay behind to watch the rear.
Thank you. Come on, let's go. This way.
निकलो यहाँ से. पागल लोग कहीं भी घुस जाते.
I've searched the area. Pretty sure the monster made a tactical retreat.
Okay.
Yeah, but with us here, it won't be coming back anytime soon. It may be small, but don't be fooled. It's a ferocious beast. People are just food in its eyes. It's lucky we got here when we did. The trapped miners have been successfully evacuated. Time for us to leave.
Okay.
Wait, this place. There's something unusual about it.
Oh, cutscene. Oh, wow. Looks nice. ये क्या है? Sword!
What is that?
I don't know.
Sword, भाई, Pete.
Back?
Guess it has family.
Time to kill this bastard.
This way. Run!
ओ भाई क्या कटसीन है यार. Damn. Holy shit.
Let's get out of here.
Whoa. Oh, this was cool. Fuck. Check भाई. Check मारो. W Traveler. Yeah man. W Traveler भाई. When travelers equip this, their attack will increase by. अरे भाई स्पेसिफिकली ट्रैवलर के लिए बे. वरना अगर मैं ये स्कर्क को दूँ तो सिर्फ क्रिट रेट काम में आएगा. Attack increased by 16 for 8 seconds and their hit of opponent 8 time will also regenerate 3 energy. जो भी है. इसके refinements कैसे मिलेंगे? Details. 2 refinements? Holy fuck. Looks nice though. And overall goes with the whatever. So दे दो इसको. इसको मैं अपग्रेड कैसे करूँ? अपग्रेड का ऑप्शन क्यों नहीं आ रहा है इसमें? If I want to upgrade this sword to level up or something, क्यों नहीं कर रहा मैं ये? क्यों नहीं हो पा रहा? तो enhancement यानी वो सब उसके बाद का ही पता चलेगा क्या? ऊपर कैसे जाऊं? ये क्या है? इनविटेशन? वेटिंग? मोस्ट लाइकली? इनविटेशन मिला है अपने को। इनविटेशन। ये क्या था? इन्वेस्टिगेशन। ये क्या है? 3 चाहिए बोलते इसको। ओपन स्टोरेज डिवाइस। करना क्या है? अरे मैं ऊपर कैसे जाऊँ? सीढ़ी से? ये कौन है? आपका एक्ट 1 खत्म हो गया। 1 मुझे समझ में नहीं आ रहा मेरा हुआ क्या है। क्या तुम देख के बता सकते हो? तुम देख के बताओ मुझे कि मेरा क्या हुआ है। अब तो मुझे 1 ही बता सकता है। मुझे नहीं समझ में आ रहा भाई मेरा, क्योंकि ऐसा कुछ लिख के तो आया नहीं। एक्ट 1 एक्ट 2 ऐसा कुछ तो आया नहीं अभी तक। टेलीपोर्ट करके ही करना पड़ेगा मुझे। भाई आई एम सो ग्लैड कि ये लैग या फ्रेम ड्रॉप्स कट सीन के टाइम पे नहीं हुआ। वो स्मूथली निकल
sign
गया।
at the entrance to the cave, warning people to stay away. You really held your own today. I still don't know your name.
कुछ नहीं हुआ है आपका? अरे ठीक है भाई।
Don't think I've seen you before.
My name is
I'll
Potato.
remember the name. All right then.
ये तो स्टार्ट है बस। अच्छा।
Hello, Lady Marionette.
Marionette.
I hear the rescue operation was a great success.
Yeah.
I knew I could count on you. What
Well-
brings you here, Odette? Here for a performance?
No.
No, a Fatui mission. I happened to be nearby and heard the crash.
She hasn't introduced herself then.
No.
Odette is the prima ballerina of Snezhnograd. She's quite the celebrity.
भाई क्या बात है?
If you ever hear people mention the two crowning jewels of the Korailyevsky troupe, they're
Baap
talking
re.
about Odette and the prima donna, Vodianitsa. On
Vodianitsa.
top of that, Odette's also a rising Fatui star. It's looking likely she'll inherit the title of the Fair Lady. She learned all her combat skills from Rosaline herself.
Oh.
Used to be one of her most valued subordinates, too.
You flatter me, Lady Marionette.
If she's Rosaline's protege, that makes me... Never mind. There's no need to bring it up. No point making things awkward.
How's progress on your end, Lady Marionette?
Equally successful. I finished reinforcing all the equipment. Took me a little longer without Polonia's help.
Oh.
But the
poor
outcome is the same,
Polonia.
of course. Even if the heavy snowfall summoned by that monster lasts for another 3 months straight, this equipment won't give way. All right, now that we're done here, it's time to get out of this blizzard.
Okay.
Sure, but Snezhnograd will send someone to investigate and draw up a relief plan. And I guess I'll have to write the incident report myself this time, since it involves a mechanical malfunction. First, Pantalone needs to approve the budget, then Pulcinella has to sign off on the plan. Once they've argued it out and reached a compromise, we can move forward.
अरे भाई।
That's the rough process anyway. Could take anywhere from a couple of weeks to a couple of months, depending on how smoothly it goes. Yup, nothing we can do about it. There's a whole stack of incident
भाई
reports
इसकी
like
आंखें
this
मस्त
back
लग
at
रही
the
है नई
office.
वाली। Not bad.
The snow has eased a little for now, but there's no telling when that will change with that monster still at large. Fuel for heating is in short supply, and relief is weeks away. There's no immediate threat to life, but still, it just feels like there should be a better way.
Hey, quit daydreaming. Let's get back to Snezhnograd.
Okay.
When did you get a new sword?
I found it in a cave.
उठा ली हमने. आपको एक चीज बोल देता हूँ. एंड पे सिकोरा ही हेल्प करेगी ट्रैवलर को. वो तो मर गई है. ये क्या बोल रहे हो फुट्टो? नॉट अनलॉक येट. भाई सबसे पहले मुझे अनलॉक करने दो. नॉट अनलॉक येट बोला है उसने. Let me fix that
You
yet.
have a strange affinity for second-hand swords.
Second hand? तेरी ऐसी की तैसी.
Running late again.
I do like to buy some no stuff from you, sir. Elemental mastery. Trigger elemental reaction. Increase the your character's attack. Okay. For 12 seconds, character skill and elemental. Okay. Triggered an elemental reaction. Increase character elemental mastery by this much and triggered stellar glimmer reaction by this much. Attack this much. Elemental reaction increase character. ये वो मैं पूरा चीज नहीं बताऊंगा. ठीक है. नहीं इस बार तुमने सही किया. 142 तुम तो थोड़ा सा ही बताया. दिस इज गुड स्पॉइलर. छोटू स्पॉइलर ऑलवेज गुड. बिग स्पॉइलर नो बिग स्पॉइलर्स. आपका मजा खराब होएगा. नहीं भाई पूरा मत बताओ. मैं पूरा सुन रहा हूँ. पूरा क्वेस्ट. Let me do it.
Well,
Like
it
करो यार,
isn't
by the way.
Counselor
Subscribe भी कर दो.
Tartaglia, Mr. Big Shot himself.
Go easy on me, all right? I'm still recovering from the interrogation the real big shots put me through. Hey, comrade, it's been too long. I heard you came looking for me earlier.
Yeah.
Nicest surprise I've had in a while. Good to see you too, Odette. I'm guessing you guys just got back from Sviatlo Laidovka. How'd it go?
What the
Crisis
fuck is
averted?
that name?
It went fine.
How about you? Any new developments?
What do you mean?
Not really. Same as ever. Growing opposition to Project Stuja, and the usual rebuttals are starting to ring hollow.
Okay.
The results of the mock vote were pretty dire. Pulcinella was fuming. I've never seen the old man so angry.
Oh.
That's not good news. It takes a lot to rattle him.
Yeah, obviously if push comes to shove, there are ways to crack down on dissent. But...
Sorry, I have to ask something. This is going to sound blunt, but may I?
Huh? Of course, fire away.
It sounds to me like everyone's tearing their hair out trying to figure out how to deal with opposition to Project Stuja. But what exactly is this project's purpose? And how can it be so important that even people like you two refuse to stand up for the ordinary people of Snezhnaya?
Interesting. I gotta hand it to you, comrade. You sure don't mince your words.
Oh, well.
Excuse him? What does he mean, refuse to stand up for ordinary people?
Oh my gosh. How does he dare speak to the Harbingers like that?
Are you interrogating us
हमारा
now?
रोज का है.
It's okay, Sandrone. Let me explain. I think I understand where he's coming from. If I could, I'd take your side right now.
Hell yeah!
My position's very similar to yours. I've only held back on casting a dissenting vote in the Vecha because the Tsaritsa would never let me get away with it. Still, I have a responsibility to the Fatui armed forces, so I do what I can to make their voices heard. Most of them are just regular folks from small towns far from the capital.
Oh.
I'm sure you've seen how much those kinds of places are struggling right now.
Yeah.
Oh, and for what it's worth,
एकदम
I'm from
खराब हालत
Marathi
में है वो.
myself.
आपको एक चीज
Things
बता
aren't
दूं.
going so swell there either.
कॉलम में ना सिंगोरा के ग्रेव पे एक बार कोलंबिया और राइडन लेके जाना और दूसरी बार उनको मत लेना जाना, आपको एक ईस्टर एग मिलेगा। ओके
The Tsaritsa wants to create a
ऐसा
better,
मैंने कुछ
safer
किसी
future
रील
for
में
the
देखा
people
है,
of Snezhnaya.
बट मैंने वो रील
But
पूरा
she's
देखा
thinking
नहीं।
long term.
इसका कुछ
I
वीडियो
don't
होगा तो
doubt
भेज
that
दो
from
ना
where you're
152 डिस्कॉर्ड
standing,
पे,
Project Stuja
सर्वर
seems to
में
be
टैग कर
creating
देना
all
मुझे।
sorts of issues for everyone. But considering the Tsaritsa's vision for the future, these are sacrifices worth making. Sounds cold, I know. But I promise it's not
क्या
as
विजन
black
है
and white as
सारित्सा
it
का?
seems. Maybe Sandrone and I can't oppose Project Stuja outright, but we're constantly raising our concerns in Vecha meetings. And even though we can't put an end to it, there are plenty of other ways to make a difference. We're trying everything
अरे
we
बस
can think of,
कोलंबिया
and so is
गाना
Pulcinella.
ओह
I respect Her Majesty, the
Okay.
Tsaritsa, and trust her decisions. But at the end of the day, I'm still just a normal guy who cares deeply about my homeland. And my family, who all live here.
वहाँ का
There's
सॉन्ग
no
चेंज
way
हो
I would
जाएगा।
ever abandon them.
As
Sure.
contentious as things can get within the Vecha, there's no selfishness or malice behind it. Everyone wants to get through this period as smoothly as possible.
अरे बट
The issue is
प्रोजेक्ट
that there's
स्टूडियो
no way
है
of
क्या?
pleasing everyone under the present circumstances. Most of the time, we're trying to
मेरी
decide
फोन की
on
बैटरी
the
खत्म होने वाली है,
lesser
लेकिन
of
स्ट्रीम
two
देखने में
evils,
मजा आ रहा है।
which
बाय
obviously
ओह
isn't a great look.
बाय बाय भाई, चार्ज कर लो यार
That is
फोन को।
not the same thing
अरे
as being blindly loyal to the Tsaritsa. No one's got their
थैंक यू
head
सो
in the
मच
sand
फॉर
here.
joining by
We're
the
all
way,
well aware
और
of the way
राइडन
things are.
फॉर द
We're just
सेकंड
doing
टाइम।
our best to make it work.
ओके
In fairness to
ट्राई करना
Sandrone,
पड़ेगा।
she rushed to Svietlo Lidovka's aid the moment she heard that people were in danger. And even Tartaglia, who used to only care about the thrill of the fight, is clearly doing his best to rise to the demands of his new role as counselor.
Hey, come on. There's only so much we can say. So
बट
don't
सारित्सा
press
को
us too
करना
much.
क्या है?
Look, I know how untenable the Tsaritsa's position looks if you don't understand her motives. Maybe
Yeah.
you've heard already, but she's currently leading her army on a campaign to the east to defeat the monster that's
ईस्ट
been
चलो
causing
भाई,
these
ये
brutal
सब छोड़ो,
blizzards.
ईस्ट चलो।
Striking that monster down will be a significant step in dealing with the present energy crisis. As laser-focused as she is on realizing her lifelong ambitions, she's still putting time and energy into taking down this powerful monster. To me, that says a lot. If she thought Snezhnaya and its people didn't matter in the grand scheme of things, why would she waste
और
her time
मैंने
on something like this?
माने को टारगेट दिया है, उसका क्या करोगे आप? और मानी? मैं समझा नहीं 142, तुम क्या कहना चाहते हो?
Thanks. I meant every word I said, though. I wasn't just trying to placate you. I've already done more than enough diplomacy for one day.
I still think this adventurer raises a very important point. Our two harbingers have made their positions very clear. But
कौन है
there are
भाई ये
many
मार्वल?
others in the Vecha who must feel trapped and forced to
Marvel
vote
will
against their
return in
conscience.
Avengers Doomsday.
I think it's a very valuable quality to be willing to speak one's mind.
मैं जो
despite the
टारगेट
risk of
दिया है
offending
उसका क्या
powerful
करोगे? वो
figures.
तुमने दिया हुआ टारगेट? तुमने कैसे दिया हुआ टारगेट है वो? और मैं तुम्हारा टारगेट क्यों मानूं? ये क्या बात हुई?
You can say that
उसका कुछ नहीं,
again.
मैंने वीडियो देख
I
लिया।
highly doubt we'd feel the need to explain ourselves so much if we didn't know you so well.
Do I need to take that seriously?
Forgive me, adventurer, but might I be so bold as to ask about your background?
एक्सेप्ट मत
How
करो,
is
बस
it that you
ओडोट
can
का
converse
फ्लावर
so
लेना है
openly
उसको।
with two harbingers?
ओ हाँ, मैं अगर किसी को चाहिए होगा भाई ओडोटे का
Haven't
फ्लावर
you been
तो
properly
आ जाना मेरे
introduced?
वर्ल्ड में, मतलब स्ट्रीम के बाद अगर आना हो तो स्ट्रीम एंड
Easier
होते होते
said
आते
than
जाओ,
done.
ताकि मैं
I
एअर
like
के
to
छोड़
think
के
I'm
जा
not the
सकूं
kind of
डिवाइस को,
person who goes around busting
क्योंकि
open
मेरा कोई
people's
प्लान
old
नहीं है ओडोटे
wounds.
निकालने का। मेरे पास बहुत फ्लावर्स
I've
पड़े
only
होंगे वर्ल्ड
learned
में,
his name so far,
उठा
and
लो
no
जो चाहिए।
details of his experiences. Is something wrong?
पूछना पड़ेगा मुझे, आर्यंस का प्लान है ना, आर्यन क्यों देने पड़ेंगे?
Is
मेरे
there
पास
no
100 हो गया।
avoiding the subject of
Damn.
Rosaline?
No, it's just. Alright, I guess there's no getting around it. This is the world renowned traveler who helped resolve the storm terror threat in Mondstadt, cleaned up after the mess I made in Liyue, and then went to Inazuma, where there was a duel before the throne in which the traveler defeated
Oh,
I was the person who killed her.
I'm sorry. I didn't think you two would be seeing much of each other, so I figured it wasn't worth bringing up.
It's fine. It was a long time ago. It's fine. Sorry. I just remembered that we have a rehearsal coming up. Please excuse me. I should get going.
Oh, she's sad. Damn.
I've mentioned this to you before, remember? She was Rosaline's most valued subordinate. But they didn't actually get along. Not that Rosaline was really the type of person to make friends, but death has a way of resolving a lot of conflicts.
Yeah.
Don't let it weigh on you. Like she said, it was a long time ago. It's in the past now. Odette has a very different personality from Rosaline. Give her some time. I'm sure she'll work through it.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, where's Paimon? It's not like her to hide away.
No.
She hasn't been feeling well, so she's resting at Podvorier restaurant.
Yeah.
I got a couple of my people to look after her while we were gone.
Oh, right. Sorry to hear that. Poor thing. Reminds me of when Tonya was little. She really felt the cold
Tonya?
back then. Used to get ill all the time.
Yaar,
felt
I
so
forgot
bad for her
who's
seeing her
Tonya.
lying in bed, coughing. She was so mature for her age, though. Whenever someone came to visit her, she'd greet them with a smile and would never complain. I'm sure Paimon's a good kid, too.
Yeah.
You're a little short on manpower, right? Let me have a couple of my people take over for yours. I'll send my most capable and reliable. They'll make sure Paimon can recover in peace.
Well, that would be great. Your people are more qualified.
Thanks,
Hey,
man.
don't mention it. I'm sure you have things to do.
You're
Hopefully
crazy,
this
man.
takes a load
Thank
off
you,
your mind.
yaar.
So no more accusing me of not being on your side, all right?
So I meet the jester.
Already? That was quick.
I'm afraid I can't help you there. Our director's recent movements are confidential.
Oh
Even
shit,
we're
मेरा
not in the
laptop heat
loop.
हो रहा है.
If you hadn't told me, I never would have known he'd gone south. I assumed he'd been in Glupov this whole time. Well, I guess I'd better go sort out Paimon's security situation.
Yeah,
I have
please.
some other work to catch up on at Glupov.
Please.
Me
I want
too.
to roam
I
around in
have an
Saznaya on
incident
my
report
own.
to write up. Let's leave it there for now.
चलो छोड़ दिया. तुम लोग जाओ, मुझे
I
कैथरीन
guess
से बात करने
everyone's
दो.
in a difficult position. But Tartaglia's right. I have things to do. Things I wanted to... To start with, I should ask Alosha if he knows any way to help Svietlo Laidovka.
अरे बाप रे क्या वर्ड है वो. Holy word, bro. Catherine. I can skip this क्योंकि इसमें डायलॉग नहीं है सुनने के लिए. चलो.
Add Astra.
चेक इन्फो बोल रहा है. लोकल लेजेंड्स. ये भाई साहब मिल गए. ये भाई साहब से रिवॉर्ड्स मिलते हैं. ये भाई साहब से क्या मिलेगा? Okay. The one I have is actually looks better than this. But all right. I mean, this is just way better. ठीक है. मुझे सारे लोकल लेजेंड्स ढूंढने पड़ेंगे पहले. Add Astra Abyssox. एक मिनट में उधर जाता हूँ लेकिन पहले मुझे ये क्लेम करके आने दो मॉन्स्टर से. मेरा एक और पुल कलेक्ट हो जाएगा.
So running late again.
Add Astra.
अबे
You have already claimed.
तो ये क्या दिखा रहा है? अच्छा ये चीज दिखा रहा है मॉन्स्टर। सजना में डाल सकते हैं क्या? नॉट क्रैप में डाल देते हैं। शज़नाया भाई मस्त लग रहा है यार। अवेलेबल क्या है ये? मीटिंग पॉइंट क्रॉनिकल। ठीक है ठीक है ठीक है, ये मुझे पता है क्या है। ट्रेन का ऑप्शन आ रहा था।
How strange. This sword seems to be vibrating of its own accord.
क्या सीन है भाई स्वॉर्ड का?
It's a very faint vibration, but it's getting stronger as I get closer to the statue of the Seven. Does this sword have some connection to the statue?
Maybe Saritsa?
All it does is vibrate, even when I touch it. That place I got this sword from was definitely out of the ordinary. Maybe I should try channeling the power of cryo.
Yeah. मैं ऑलरेडी क्रायो ही हूँ। मैं ऑलरेडी क्रायो हूँ।
There really is something special about this sword.
क्या कर रहा है? Chance of redemption. Oh, level 40.
I don't really understand what just happened, but I'm pretty sure this sword just got a little more powerful. I'll have to try the same thing again when I come across another statue of the Seven. In the meantime, I'd better go find Alosha.
Okay. Channeling the power of cryo. Let me go normally see. Okay, normally there is nothing.
Brace yourselves.
I know what to do. I have been doing this for a long time. I'm here. Hey, what's up, Rajit bhai? कैसे हो? Welcome to the live
A walk
stream.
would be nice.
Here we go.
रंजित भाई सुनने में आया है कुछ नए लोकल लेजेंड्स आए हैं। अभी अभी देखा मैं। चलो वैलो खेलते हैं गेंशिन में। मेरे साथ कस्टम आ जाओ। अरे रंजित भाई मैंने अभी थोड़ी देर पहले अनलॉक किया है, तो मैं पहले अनलॉक वगैरह करना चाहता हूँ सारी चीजें, उसके बाद अपन खेल सकते हैं। इंटरेस्टिंग तो है वैसे वो वैलो का।
I knew you'd miss me.
बट उसमें क्या बोलते हैं स्किन्स वगैरह नहीं है ना, सो कैन वी कॉल इट CS:GO। ये कौन है भाई? इना कौन है? अलियोशा के घर पे जाना पड़ेगा। टॉप स्कोर है मेरा हेडशॉट रेट 9.9। बाप रे, मेरा इतना तो नहीं हो पाएगा, बट आई विल प्ले। I mean, I'm not that much of a great player.
Running late again.
मजा आएगा बट खेलने में। इसके पास क्यों आया
Hello
वो?
there. How can I help?
पैसा ले मेरे से।
Ah, sure thing. Give me a second. I'll go fetch him for you.
I'm a veteran player of Valo. अच्छा, that makes sense. Radiant. Holy shit. Holy shit. I was not aware of that. Damn, Ranjit bhai.
It's a familiar story. I've had similar experiences. Although Snezhnegrad doesn't deliberately delay or withhold relief, those first few days of waiting for help are always the hardest. It's a fundamental contradiction. If emergency relief can't be delivered in time, what's the point in even calling it emergency relief? Not necessarily. I think there's a good chance
Radiant
that
player.
Crystal from Sartomeros will start.
Oh, by the way,
flowing into the
Ranjit bhai,
market.
do you have any idea about Valorant Mobile? अभी अगर मैं गलत नहीं हूँ तो टेंसेंट का कुछ टेंसेंट गेम्स का कुछ 28, 29, 30 को ऐसा कुछ तो इवेंट है ग्लोबली, आई थिंक इन जर्मनी, उसमें वैलोरेंट मोबाइल फीचर होने वाला है। बट डू यू हैव एनी आइडिया अबाउट वैलोरेंट मोबाइल? बिकॉज आई एम इंटरेस्टेड इन दैट। मेरे पास वीचैट का अकाउंट होता तो मैं फोन पे ट्राई करता, बट वैसे भी वो पूरा चाइनीज में ही है, सो आई रादर नॉट।
Backlog of Crystal is now available to the townspeople. There's no way they can use it up at once. A lot of them will probably
I don't even know
stockpile
if
it
it
and
is
slowly work their way
allowed
through.
to stream in India.
Probably a good idea. Since
WeChat
energy
download करो,
prices
उसका
are only gonna
account
keep
बनाओ।
rising. But there will always be people who urgently need Mora. Exactly. At the current prices, selling Crystal is an easy way for an ordinary person to make a fortune. Hey boss, how much do I have left in my account?
1 second. Let me check. So, you're planning on buying the Crystal out of your own pocket?
Yeah. I don't know if I have enough, so I'll chip in a little extra and buy as much as I can afford. No, it's fine. You're new to Snezhnaya, and you have your own living expenses to worry about.
Oh no man, I'm
Besides,
rich.
You're already providing the train.
No, I'm rich.
Here's your
Let me
Mora.
pay.
See what you can find at the market. But I doubt there'll be much Crystal left.
Yeah, well, can't hurt to take a look.
वैलोरेंट अवेलेबल है, लेकिन वो अवेलेबल नहीं है इंडिया में, जल्दी आ जाएगा, लेकिन वीपीएन यूज
Let's
करके
see.
स्ट्रीम कर सकते हो। और तो टेंशन की बात नहीं है। वीपीएन यार वो पिंग का इशू हो जाएगा, बहुत सारे स्ट्रीमर्स कर रहे हैं। नहीं यार, इंडिया में मेरे को ऑफिशियली चाहिए, नॉट लाइक कि मैं वीपीएन वगैरह से, नो पॉइंट। एंड hey, come on man, I know I killed your master or whatever, but please come on, ignore that fact.
Hello.
I didn't realize you two knew each other. Yeah, I take on some odd jobs in the city to supplement my hunting income. Sometimes I
मेरे को
work as a
इंटरेस्ट
cleaner or prop
वैलोरेंट
hand at the
मोबाइल में तो
theater
है,
where
आई
Odette
मीन
is one of the
बीजे में
big
से मैं पक
stars,
चुका हूँ,
so I've met her a few
ऑर्डर में
times.
मेरा इतना इंटरेस्ट है नहीं।
When the weather's as bad as
उसके अलावा और
this,
कोई गेम है नहीं
it's
जो मैं
better
खेल
for a
सकूँ,
hunter
तो
to adapt than to keep
I'm
looking
waiting
for
for
game.
Valo Mobile.
Yes, and we sometimes need extra help.
Yeah, shit is getting awkward here.
Wait, why is the atmosphere so awkward?
Yeah.
I thought things went pretty smoothly in Svyatlolidovka. So, what brings you here, Miss Odette? Looking for some new props?
No. After I got back to the theater, I couldn't stop thinking about the situation in Svyatlolidovka. It bothered me so much, I couldn't focus on my dancing.
Oh.
So I decided I'd come here and see if there's anything I can do. You too, I presume. I suppose that's why you're here. I didn't feel
Well, I'm
comfortable
living with
expressing
Alyosha
my true
these
opinions
days.
in front of the Harbingers. Not least because ordinary Fatui like me don't even know what Project Stuja is all about. Without knowing the full picture, I can't make sense of it. And at some point, if things aren't making sense to me, I can't just keep going along with it.
Yeah.
So many people feel the same way. They wish they could do something, but all kinds of reservations hold them back. Explains why groups like the Roadcott are springing up to fill the gap.
Yes. Well, that's one option. But there are risks to consider with organizations like that. The Fatui does not encourage their activities.
Right, because things can get out of hand, and it's hard to hold the right people accountable when they do. I've heard about a few cases like that.
Sandrone said Odette was on track to inherit the title of the Fair Lady. If so, she'll be able to find out what Project Stuja is really about.
Oh.
Still, it's probably a little soon to ask her about that. There may be more to the story.
Yeah, we should
on
wait.
Your mind? I think we can both agree that no matter which side you're on, it can't stop you from doing the right thing. Where there's a will, there's a way.
Yeah.
I know what Rosaline did while she was abroad. You made the right decision, so no hard feelings. So, what's your plan?
Oh, we were gonna buy some crystal. I heard there's some on the market right now.
Funny. I had the same idea.
Let's
In
go
that
buy.
case, let me pay.
Let's
I
go.
can claim it back as mission expenses.
Let's go buy so many crystals.
The real issue
Crystals.
here is that government relief is behind schedule. Surely it makes more sense for the state to cover these costs than for us to pay out of our own pockets.
True. It's a huge expense after all.
अरे आप मान गए? पैसा तो हम देने वाले थे. What the fuck? क्या क्रिस्टल नहीं है तुम्हारे पास या फिर पैसे नहीं लेने? क्या सीन?
Let me see. I'll take it all, please. And I'll be needing a receipt. Right. Choose mission budget under the expense category, but be sure to specify emergency rescue operation in the description. Otherwise, the normal reimbursement limit will apply. Let's book this train. Regulations say that if we need to transport Kresnik Crystal during Project Stuja,
Crystal.
extra carriages can be added 1 hour before departure.
So much crystal, man.
That should do it. The train will be escorted to its destination by Fatui guards.
This is my first time seeing you handle Fatui affairs, Miss Odette. It seems you're as skilled an officer as you are a dancer.
You flatter me. It's only because I've been doing both my whole life.
ए weird है भाई. 1 2 3 4 सिलेंडर इधर 4 सिलेंडर उधर.
Anyway, I bet you've been non-stop today, am I right? Any idea how Paimon's doing?
Nah, let's go back and
What's
check on her.
wrong? Who's Paimon?
His travel buddy. Hasn't been feeling well. She caught a cold right after they got to Snezhnaya.
Sounds like she's important to you. I can't believe you've been dealing with this on top of everything you've been doing to help the people of Snezhnaya.
140 cryoculus by the way. क्या इतने इस नए एरिया में है और मुझे कलेक्ट करने हैं? और इज इट लाइक अ टोटल? बट 20 तो अभी लग रहे हैं. मस्ट नॉट बी द टोटल. बाप रे. 140 क्रायोक्यूलस न्यू एरिया में. होली शिट भाई.
I've got nothing going on right now, so I'll join you. I want to see how she's doing.
Let's go.
May I come too?
Yeah, please.
I have some candy that someone gave me back in Svietloleidovka. Plus, I know a little bit about relieving cold symptoms.
All right then, let's go.
बाप रे बहुत जमा करने पर तो. प्लस
I
नए
still
लोकल
don't
लेजेंड्स
know
भी हैं.
what
मुझे
the
वो भी
deal is
ढूंढने
between
पड़ेंगे.
these two, but at least the tension seems to have vanished. A good
Yeah,
sign,
slightly.
hopefully.
टेंशन थोड़ी सी कम हुई है. खत्म नहीं हुई है. टेंशन है. ये तो सच नहीं आएगा फर्स्ट मैप है, बाकी मैप फ्यूचर में आएगा तो क्या होगा सोचो। हाँ आई होप कि ऐसा छोटा छोटा करके है। छोटा छोटा वाले ये छोटा तो नहीं है किसी भी एंगल से, बट अगर ऐसा ही मैप आता रहा तो फिर ठीक है। इट्स नॉट लाइक कि एकदम से लियो या सुमेरु जितना बड़ा सा मैप डाल दे, फिर दिक्कत होगी। प्रोजेक्ट स्ट्यूजा, चलो भाई इसके घर पे। नॉट येट अनलॉक्ड। अलियोशा के घर पे चलो।
Get back on track.
140 बट बहुत हो गए। हे भगवान, ये कौन है? हेलो हेलो भाई, ठीक है?
Hello. Sorry, but there's a sick person recovering in this room. Can I help you?
What happened?
Oh, please, excuse me. Are you the traveler?
Yes. I
Could
am
take
the
a quick look at your adventurer handbook? Master Child said I should verify your identity.
Here.
Ah, it's really you. Sorry for the inconvenience.
No
We're
worries,
under strict orders from Master Child to keep this room well guarded. At the same time, we can't interfere with Podvoye Restaurant's business. That would only seem all the more suspicious and draw unwanted attention to this room. Besides myself, a few of my colleagues are stationed in and around the restaurant, in plain clothes.
Thank you यार, child कितना
Rest
मस्त है बे।
assured, you're in safe hands.
I didn't expect such a high standard of protection.
Well,
Hey.
Master Child handpicked us for this special assignment. We're not about to let anything go wrong. Anyway, I won't keep you any longer. Please, head inside.
उसको छोड़ के एक और चीज कलेक्ट करना है। कौन सा? पाइमोन उड़ रही है भाई।
Traveler! Alosha, you're back! Oh, hey! Who's our new friend?
Hi.
48
I'm
abyss
Odette. The
drop,
Traveler and I crossed paths a few times.
ताकि रिफिल को मार सको, को मैक्स कर सको। रिफिल क्या है? रिफली 48 abyss ड्रॉप क्या होता है? गन। हाँ।
Another friend from the Fatui, huh? You're practically a member yourself by this point.
Yeah.
Paimon's definitely on the mend. We should be back to our usual travels in a few days' time. Seems
Few
like that
days.
doctor was right. It's just... Paimon's limbs are still feeling a little chilly.
I have just the thing.
Whoa! What's this? Is that a flame inside an ice cube? Wait, is this real ice? How's it
Eat
not
this,
melting?
Paimon. Eat this,
And how
Paimon.
does the fire keep on burning?
All keen observations. You're right. This is called core ignis. Whenever I've caught a
Ignis.
cold in the past, I found I recover much more quickly if I place this by my bed. You're
Oh.
welcome to borrow it.
Awesome! Wow! It's so nice and warm! Oh, it's like magic.
It's like mother flame.
Your name was Odette, right? How did you two meet again?
Looks like she's in pretty good spirits. That's a relief. Any progress with your
Good.
investigation yet?
I couldn't get anything out of Harbingers.
No surprises there, I'm sure. They're not likely to let anything slip. The Rokad, huh?
They might know what really going on.
Let me think.
ये भी एक रोकाट
Members
में
of
है
the
ना?
Rokat keep their true identities hidden, but I think there might be someone I can introduce you to.
Who?
Leave it with me. Meet me at the Korolyevsky troop tomorrow, and I'll tell you how it goes.
Okay.
Would anyone like a drink? I'm gonna
Act
head
1
to the
नहीं हुआ
bar.
यार अभी तक. Act 1 कब तक होगा? कितना टाइम बचा है Act 1 होने में? रंजित भाई आपको आइडिया है क्या? कितना टाइम बचा हो?
Hot milk? Yeah. Enough with the secret chat, you two. Let's catch up properly in a minute. Paimon wants to know everything that's happened today. It'll be kind of like tabletop troop. No reason why listening to a story can't be an adventure.
मैंने आर्कॉन नहीं किया लेकिन पूरा मैप कर लिया. अच्छा. ओके. आर्यन ने मुझसे बोला था कि कुछ एरियाज में जाना अलाउड नहीं है अनलेस आपने आर्कॉन क्वेस्ट ना किया हो. सो लाइक मे बी 1 सेकंड में उसकी 22,000 HP चली गई थी. अभी बस जस्ट बाकी फिर करूंगा आराम से मैप. ओह. मुझे लगा था आर्कॉन क्वेस्ट करना इज नेसेसरी फॉर दैट. सो मैं आर्कॉन क्वेस्ट के बाद में करूंगा एक्सप्लोरेशन. टाइम हो गया यार. मैं सोच रहा था एक्ट 1 अगर हो जाता तो फिर मैं This seems big. आर्कॉन मेरा ट्रेन में पूरा हुआ है. मतलब आर्कॉन. अच्छा हो गया है. ये क्या चीज है भाई? ट्रेन से ही जाना पड़ेगा ना मुझे. आई कांट थिंक ऑफ एनी अदर वे. जाना कहाँ है? तो नाम ही नहीं लिखा है. थिएटर में जाना है बट नाम नहीं लिखा है इस पे. भाई क्या बढ़िया है यार. खुद की ट्रेन है मेरे पास. पीक रिचनेस. आर्कॉन को इस ट्रेन सीन के बाद आगे. ओह अच्छा 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 ऐसे. समझा 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 समझा. अभी ये कहाँ जा रहा हूँ मैं? I am going somewhere. What the hell?